Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers.
A peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked.
How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
He would chuck, he would, as much as he could, and chuck as much wood.
The woodchuck would if a woodchuck could chuck wood.
I think when I started learning English, I was very young, so I didn't really have like a motivation except from that it was like obligated in my school to learn it. But right now it really motivates me to be able to talk to people from other countries, also when I'm traveling, to be able to express myself.
For me, learning also English like any other languages too. It's really important to be thrown into the situation where you need to survive.
In first grade, when I started learning English, I had an American teacher, Miss Wendy, she was called. And she was very nice, and she was not an old lady, but she was maybe something 50 years old, but she was very nice and very loving and caring. And I felt very like she would push you to learn more, and she would be like very happy to explain everything in English.
My mom is English teacher, so she taught me English when I was a little kid. And also I like English songs, or English movies, dramas, so I learned from that.
I remember one day my parents showed me, I think it was Mary Poppins. I don't know, it's the same, I don't know, it's the same name of the movie, but they showed me the movie of it, and also Matilda. And I saw a lot of movies about like musical and speaking in English. I was like, wow, that's really interesting, that I really want to understand what they actually sing.
I think it's a combination of doing it at school, learning English in school, but also listening to music and watching movies in my free time, and I just learned that way.
In the Netherlands, you're very dependent on English because it's a very small country, so there are not a lot of places in the world where they speak Dutch, so you have to be able to express yourself very well in English. And a lot of commercials, and even like in the metro in Amsterdam, they speak English when they announce things, so there's a lot of English used also around you.
A lot of people who travel or work or even study, you need to have at least one language that you know. So it's like, at least in Albania, it's very important to be bilingual, to have another language that you learn for yourself and for work and school.
I don't think it's easy for Japanese to learn English because first of all, Japanese is completely different from English. Like grammar is different, like character is different, and also pronunciation is completely different. So it's quite difficult. And also in Japan, there is a less opportunity to use English. So we don't need to learn English. We don't use English in daily life, so.
For example, I know how to answer the question or test in Korea, but before I came to IPC, I wasn't able to communicate with the foreign people. Like, I know the grammar and I know the word and I know that like super difficult question, I can solve it, but I cannot communicate with them.
I think it's important that you use it while you do something that you like, so something where you get fun of, so then you're not like really actively learning English, but you are like. I think it's important to also just talk and try things out and not only read out of books, learn out of books, but also really talking with other people. I think it's important.